What is up, everyone? We had an emergency call this weekend. Somebody that we know was in contract to close on this house this week. It was in probate for a while. Now it comes down to it, they're not ready to close. They wanted me to take it over. So we're gonna run the numbers on it real quick, see if we can get it closed, hopefully this week, see what our hard money lenders can do for us. So this house is about 1,400 square foot. So for paint on this one, I'm gonna estimate we're gonna end up spending about $3.50 a square foot. So it's close to $5,000 on the inside paint, probably $1.50 a square foot for the outside. So that'll be about $2,100. So let's say $7,000 just on paint on this property. We'll end up probably spending about $4 a square foot on the flooring. So about $5,600 on flooring. So on this bathroom, we'll probably end up spending about another $3,000 on all the tile in here. That's labor, materials, and all that. On the electric, we'll probably budget about $4,000 on the electric. That's in case we need to replace a panel, in case we need to do extra little work here and there. Also, all new lighting fixtures, all new receptacles, light switches. I'll say another probably $3,000 between plumbing fixtures, plumbing that we may need to fix under the house, all that stuff. I'll budget about $2,000 on the sheetrock. That'll be to fix all the little corner bead dings, all the holes here and there. If we end up having to do any extra electrical work, any extra plumbing work, just fixing everything here and there. Where the walls were cracking from the floor sinking a little bit, there's some cracks there. That $2,000 budget will cover all that stuff. We'll end up spending probably about $3,000 on cabinets for the kitchen and for the bathroom. I also forgot to mention the heat and air. The whole new heat and air unit will probably be about $9,000 to install materials and everything. I'll budget maybe about $2,000 extra just for little repairs under the house. To put all new beams wherever we need under the house, I'm estimating that we'll probably spend about $6,000. That's labor, materials, all the beam work and everything that we need under there. So basically on the windows, it'll be about $5,000 to do all new windows in here. I'll add that door into that price as well. On the roof, we'll probably end up spending about $1,000 to do all the patches here and there. On this driveway, we'll probably need $7,000 to $9,000 depending on how far we go back. Then we need all new siding everywhere. That'll probably be another $5,000. So for the sheds and doing all this cleanup and also replacing that back deck, I'm guessing we'll probably end up spending about another $5,000 on all that. So this should hopefully be a good deal. If we end up wanting to sell it just because it's so far away, we'll still make about $30,000 on it. That's also if we can't cut costs whenever we're remodeling the property. This is just a budget. There could be other unforeseen things. We could end up spending a lot more. We've done it so many times that hopefully we have all those hidden costs figured out. Worst case scenario, in my point of view, we're gonna make $30,000 on this property. Hopefully it ends up being a little bit better of a deal, but we'll see as the property goes on. But thank you guys so much for watching.